A top billionaire dies suddenly from a sudden illness, but his daughter discovers an old man imprisoned in the cellar, who claims that Annie's father is a complete pervert. To keep the secret of the murder from leaking out, he locked him up in the cellar for 30 years. However, Annie doesn't believe a word of it, because her father has always been upright and honest, and could never be a murderer. But the old man's next words leave Annie stunned. The old man reveals that the reason Annie didn't get any inheritance is because the billionaire gave her share to a woman. It turns out the billionaire was a playboy in his youth, often fooling around with that woman, and eventually betrayed his wife and dismissed the old man's claims as nonsense. But he gave her an address, saying she could verify it if she didn't believe him, to clear her father's name, and knocked on the door at the address the old man gave. To her surprise, a beautiful noblewoman opened the door. To Annie's utter shock, when she mentions her father's name, the noblewoman became visibly agitated. She immediately admitted to the inheritance matter and revealing her past relationship with the billionaire. Upon seeing a photo of a little boy on the table, Annie panics instantly, because he looks exactly like her father. The lady confirms that this is her child with the billionaire. Annie never imagined that she suddenly has a half-brother. Convinced the old man wasn't lying, Annie returns to the cellar and asks about the burial site from all those years ago. However, since it's been 30 years, the old man can't remember clearly. But if Annie can take him out, he might be able to recall it. To verify if her father really killed someone, Annie decides to take him out. Since it's the first time in 30 years the old man has breathed outside air, he is so overcome with emotion that he freezes in place. But their current mission is to find the burial site. As Annie drives deep into the mountains, the old man's memories are awakened. It doesn't take long for him to lead Annie to the spot, and dug for half an hour. Just as she suspected the old man had deceived her, the shovel suddenly hits something. Annie quickly checks and, sure enough, finds a skeleton underground. Realizing her father really was a murderer, Annie quickly covers it back up with dirt to prevent the truth from coming out. She later brought the old man back to the cellar. The old man drops to his knees, begging Annie to set him free, and wasn't foolish. If he exposed the truth after leaving, her entire family would be disgraced. But seeing the old man's pitiful state, Annie starts to feel sorry for him. Fortunately, she quickly leaves the cellar. Back home, Annie's mood plummets. Her father's perfect image is completely shattered. She never thought her father was not only a playboy, but also a murderer. After a day of struggling with her thoughts, Annie does something no one expects.